Let's talk money. Ever looked at a giraffe and thought, I could own a zoo? Sounds like the dream job. Hanging out with monkeys, naming penguins, living the animal lover's fantasy. But what does it really cost to make that dream real? Spoiler. It's not just a few bucks for bananas. Imagine strolling through a zoo. Every fence, pond, and snack stand has a price tag, and those numbers are bigger than you think. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the true cost of starting a zoo in 2026. Before you get to the animals, you need land, buildings, and a team. Basically, you're building a city for creatures with fur, feathers, and scales. And there are hidden costs everywhere. You can't just buy a field and let lions loose, unless you want a very short-lived zoo. So, are you ready to see what it really takes? It's going to be fun, and a little shocking. We'll break it down piece by piece from the ground up. By the end, you'll know exactly what it takes to build your own animal kingdom. You'll see the passion, the dedication, and yes, the enormous piles of cash required. First up, finding a place to build your dream zoo. And that alone is a multi-million-dollar adventure. Ready to go house hunting for a hippo? Let's do it. First, you need land, a lot of it. A small zoo, at least 50 acres. Medium, up to 200. Big city zoos, 500 acres or more. Land isn't cheap in 2026. Even at $40,000 an acre, a small 50-acre zoo is $2 million just for the dirt. And that's before you buy a single fence post. But you can't just buy any land. Zoning laws, permits, and endless paperwork await. The process, called entitlement, means spending hundreds of thousands, sometimes $1 million, on lawyers and consultants just to get permission to build. It can take years before you even break ground. So, after all that, you've spent $2.5 to $3 million, and all you have is a big, empty field. No animals, no enclosures, no popcorn stands, just potential. It's like buying a multi-million-dollar coloring book with no crayons. But don't worry, the next step is where things get really exciting, and even more expensive. It's time to bring in the residents. Here's the part everyone dreams about, the animals. But you can't just buy a lion or a giraffe. Modern zoos work through global breeding programs, focusing on conservation and healthy populations. The real cost? Transportation. Moving a giraffe can cost $50,000. 2 elephants? $250,000. These are living beings, not cargo. Their comfort and safety are top priority. Every animal is a lifelong commitment, one you feel in your heart, not just your wallet. For a starter set, giraffes, lions, zebras, monkeys, birds. Just getting them to your zoo can top $1 million. And remember, that's mostly logistics, not buying the animals. We've spent millions on land, and now another million just to get our first residents through the gate. But where will they live? That's our next multi-million-dollar question. You can't just drop a gorilla in a field and call it a day. Modern zoos build naturalistic habitats, hills, streams, special plants, so animals can thrive. A simple zebra habitat, $500,000. A lion enclosure with all the bells and whistles, $2 to $3 million. Great ape habitats, $5 million each. Every species has unique needs. Polar bears need refrigerated pools, birds need climate-controlled aviaries, meerkats need deep soil and escape-proof barriers. For a small zoo with 15-20 habitats, you're looking at $20 to $30 million in construction costs. This is often the single biggest expense in starting a zoo. We've spent millions on land and transport, and now tens of millions just to build the houses. But we're not done yet. Now we need someone to run this whole operation. talk about the never-ending grocery bill. Feeding a zoo is like running the world's weirdest grocery store. Every species has a specialized diet: meat for lions, fresh leaves for monkeys, insects for anteaters. Annual food budget for a small zoo? $500,000. Large zoos? Over $2 million, but the real wild card is veterinary care. Animals get sick, need checkups, dental work, even surgery. An elephant's toothache can cost tens of thousands. Large animal MRI machines? Millions. And don't forget insurance, liability, property, even mortality insurance for rare animals. Insurance premiums can run into the hundreds of thousands. Add it all up: food, medical care, insurance, and you're looking at $1 million a year for a small zoo. It's a never-ending cost. The animals need to eat and stay healthy every single day. But before you open the gates, there's one more jungle to navigate: paperwork. After millions spent, you're still not ready to open. Enter the paperwork jungle. You need a USDA license, which means rigorous inspections and strict standards. Endangered species? You'll need federal permits too. State and local codes add more hoops to jump through. You'll need lawyers, good ones, to help you navigate it all. Legal setup can cost $100,000, $200,000, plus ongoing fees. One mistake can shut your zoo down. And then there's accreditation, like from the ASA, which is the gold standard and costs tens of thousands more. It's a huge undertaking, but it's what separates great zoos from the rest. So, after all that, are you ready for the final bill? We've walked through the whole process: land, habitats, staff, legal maze. So what's the grand total to start a zoo in 2026? For a small zoo, $25–40 million just to open the gates. Annual costs, $4–6 million. For a medium zoo, $70–120 million to start, $10–15 million a year to run. For a world-class 500-acre zoo, $250 million or more to build, $30–40 million a year to operate. These are numbers that rival major corporations. So after seeing these numbers, one question remains: why on earth would anyone do it? After hearing those numbers, you might think zoo founders are out of their minds. From a business perspective, it's one of the riskiest, most expensive ventures out there. So why do it? The answer isn't money, it's passion. In 2026, with so many species on the brink, zoos are lifeboats for endangered animals. They run breeding programs that have saved species from extinction. Supporting a good zoo means supporting global conservation. Zoos are also living classrooms, inspiring kids to care about nature and become future conservationists. That moment when a child sees a tiger or a gorilla up close? Priceless. The reward isn't in dollars. It's in the birth of a rhino calf, the awe in a child's eyes, and hope for our planet's future. People start zoos because they believe connecting people with animals can change the world. And you know what? I think they're right. Speaking of gorillas, you wouldn't believe what scientists are learning about how they communicate. It's more than just grunts and chest pounding. A lot more.